Chiropractors. This is another section that could take years to master. Confronting limiting beliefs. So, difference between obstacles and objections. It's usually belief, fear, uncertainty that surfaces while you're presenting the plan. A lot of times, patients are just like, I don't know if this is going to work for me. I don't know if it's different enough from the things I've tried in the past. Objection. This comes after we present the finances. It is the stated reason why they hesitate after seeing the numbers, right? I can't afford it as an example, but a lot of the times patients still have other unanswered questions, other unanswered hesitations outside of just the finances. So often people say they have certain priorities and goals, but their actions don't line up with their goals. You are the expert in the room. So it is your job to have the hard conversations, call those things out in a kind way. All we're doing is saying, hey, this is where you're at. This is where your goal is. This is the problem with getting there, right? And this is a solution for how we're going to take you from where you're at to where you want to be. Okay. And with that said, if there's fears about using that solution or fears about whether it's going to work for them or whether it's worth it, that's when we just have to sit in the conversation and help them discover. We just have to break down the pros and cons of doing what we're doing right now and the pros and cons of doing something different and what the change in life is going to be like. All right. Obstacle overcome and objection handle principles. Number one, have childlike curiosity. Do not meet resistance or questions with pressure. Meet it with curiosity. Number two, explain away concerns. Oftentimes, patients are making statements that sound like objections, but are really just incomplete thoughts. Your job is to ask clarifying questions that shrink the concern back down to size. Number three, separate the real issue from the surface issue. Most stated objections are surface level. Money, time, spouse. Beneath the surface, the real reason is often belief. And so a lot of times I can't afford it. We address that by just saying, hey, thank you for being so honest. I have a question and please don't worry about my feelings. Finances aside, do you think that this plan will actually work for you? If they say yes, then cool. It might actually be a financial objection. If they say no, that finances aside, I wouldn't do it, it might still be a belief objection. And so we need to anchor them in with proof, outcomes, and confidence. We want to lead with empathy, not with ego. Have some humility. Now you know exactly how to get patients chasing you down to commit to their health goals without ever sounding salesy or pushy.